This match is for the IWTV Independent Wrestling World Championship and is a no disqualification match.
Get ready to get ready, because here comes trouble.
IWTV World Championship on the line as Big Trouble Ben Bishop gets ready to take on the Atrocity Krule, and I am here sitting with a man.
Your challenger, he stands at a 6 feet 12 inches tall. He is 15% of a metric ton from Providence, Rhode Island. This is Big Trouble Ben Bishop.
So I thought we were getting the championship introductions. My apologies for stepping all over you there, Scott. But I am here sitting with a man who does have a future shot at this IWTV World Championship, and his future none other than the TWE Championship.
Yes, and did I hear that right? 6'12"?
6'12".
Is that not just 7?
No. That's
6'12".
That's 6'12".
That's 6'12".
Yes. They don't make him like Ben Bishop.
You know what? They don't.
He's so big he's out of frame. Did you see that? That was amazing.
My God, he is out of frame. You know, that's true. They don't make him like Big Trouble, Big Ben Bishop anymore. And this is a man who I could see taking the IWTV Championship from Krule, and me having to wrestle Big Trouble Ben Bishop down the road at some point. So this is a pretty important match for me to be watching on here. I'm glad I could be on the call for this.
You called that shot at Bangers Only. Back then, Fancy Ryan Clancy was a champion, complete different challenge, and now we hear that signature music of the man who is now, once again, the IWTV World Champion.
Standing nearly 7 feet tall, he is your current reigning and defending IWTV Independent Wrestling World Champion. He is the Atrocity Krule.
Standing near 7 feet tall. Is he standing near 6'12" though? That's what I'm wondering.
We're going to find out whenever these two face off.
This is a big face-off here. Oh, man. Also almost out of frame, Krule. Wow. Listen to the crowd. They know what this is. They know who that is. That is the IWTV Independent Wrestling World Champion, the Atrocity Krule.
One of the most dominant wrestlers to ever set foot in action wrestling. And important to note,
oh my goodness,
Big Trouble charged in. This is a no disqualification match. Important to note, Krule, nobody has ever held the IWTV World Championship as much as this man, and he's looking to keep it around his waist a little bit longer, but Big Trouble might have other plans.
He's held it the most amount of times, and I believe the longest amount of time, definitely the longest amount of time combined reigns. But Krule is a dominant. I want to say man, I want to say being, I don't know what you call Krule. What do you call Krule?
An atrocity.
The most dominant atrocity. That's just a dominant force. How about that? Just the most dominant force in pro wrestling. But Ben Bishop, oh my goodness.
God. Takes a lot of man to send a man that size all the way over to the top, but look at Krule with one and the same for Ben.
Throwing a man like Ben Bishop into a post should not be that easy, but when you're an atrocity like Krule, did you see the ring shake there?
Yeah, that ring shifted a couple of inches after that.
Oh my goodness, Ben Bishop.
And how often do you see anybody with enough power to get Krule up off of his feet like that?
I was about to say, Ben Bishop is kind of taking control over Krule, and there's Krule right back as soon as I say something.
No, he's not. Oh my God!
Suicide dive from the Atrocity Krule. Takes out the front row and some of the second row as well.
Bro, we're in a middle school right now, and that just happened.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to take another look at that, Jameson. You're just as shocked as I was. Krule knocking Big Trouble down off the apron and then all the way through with that suicide dive.
We're in a middle, is the school nurse here to check on the front row? Good
kidding.
Lord. Ben Bishop has another taste of post there from Krule.
You know, and a question that I was going to ask coming into this, thinking about the mindset of Krule, who just last night lost the MLW World Championship in the Battle Riot. I mean, whenever you've got that many variables in the ring at one time, it's something like that is bound to happen. I was curious if that shook Krule whatsoever coming into this match with Jameson. I think we got our answer, not whatsoever.
Not whatsoever. However, Ben Bishop, once again, in the beginning of the match, kind of had a little bit of control over Krule, something you're not normally used to. And Krule's bringing it right back. Big double barrel, and Krule returns the favor.
Anything you can do, I can do better, says Krule.
Krule just stalking around the corner to Ben Bishop. Ooh. Pulling him peck first into that steel ring post. That post, you know, I'm talking about them taking a beating. That post is taking a real beating from these two ginormous
you're kidding.
Oh, my goodness.
You hear this ovation here in Noonan, Georgia right now.
Oh, no.
As the door gets brought into play from Krule.
Krule is a man who is not afraid to play this style. Ben Bishop either with a chair to the gut and a huge chair across the back of Krule. God, the thud of that chair, Rob.
It's an unbelievable, sickening sound. And now with another chair right back to the back of Krule. And you could see the damage done to each one of these chairs with those shots.
He bent the chair. The chair
insane.
bent. And I'm not talking about the flat seat part. The bar bent. That's something you've never seen with chair shots. The reinforced bars bent, and you know what's insane? Krule is down.
That's not a sentence that we can say hardly ever here at Action Wrestling.
The only time I've ever seen Krule go down this fast was because he was tased. Ben Bishop is not tasing him. Ben Bishop is just, I dare say, dominating this match.
Now calling for the choke slam. Move that Krule likes to employ himself.
Oh boy, those some big hands around the big throat of Krule.
Looking to send him through the door, but Krule out of the way.
Krule may be going for one of his own here through the door, leaned up in the corner. Those elbows right to the side of the head. Again, Krule is not afraid to do this. We see this all the time here on IWTV with like an ICW no holds barred, a Beyond Wrestling. Krule is not afraid to get down with the weapons. And he does it at a high level with high-level opponents like a Matt Tremont, like a Bear Bronson very noticeably. But Ben Bishop is just built different.
Hooks the leg, but just to Ben Bishop right now is really staking his claim and why he deserves to be in this championship match is just as you've said, Jameson, has very much been just taking it to Krule the last several moments.
I mentioned those two, by the way, Tremont and Krule. Very noticeable people there, or not Tremont and Krule, Tremont and Bear. Bear losing the IWTV Independent Wrestling World Championship to Krule in this current reign right now. Matt Tremont took the belt when Krule destroys his shoulder.
Yeah.
Krule has to take time off. Tremont wins the title, loses it to Alec Price. Alec Price losing it to Krule. So, again, Krule has been in there with some very, very, very heavy hitters.
And Krule was able to take it off of Bear Bronson. But Bear Bronson is absolutely cooking with fire right now. And all throughout 2025 and here at the beginning of 2026. But right now, Big Trouble looking to cook up something of himself right here. And that's a massive body slam in the center of the ring.
Again, I have never seen somebody power Krule around this much. God, that's a big elbow to be dropped across your chest.
Immediately hooks the legs for the cover, but another 2 count.
2 count there for Krule. Again, Ben Bishop's dominating, however, don't know what to call him, a man, a being. We settled on atrocity. We settled on force. Krule, we say Ben Bishop's built different, but Krule is he's just built. He's not even built different.
Kidding.
He's just built. Here comes Krule with some big back elbows there to Ben Bishop. Oh my!
Turn the tie, but
no way.
Gets caught with a chokeslam from Big Trouble.
God, this is insane. Is he gonna pick up Krule by the throat? He is picking up Krule by the throat.
Insane, unbridled strength from Big Trouble, looking for another chokeslam, and he gets it.
And that's a move Krule decimates other people with. That is a move that this atrocity, oh my God.
You can't point at left field whenever you're standing in the ring with that individual.
I can't argue with the crowd. Oh my goodness. But Ben might just have the slight reach advantage. They both break. Krule fights back. Going for a chokeslam of his own, and he connects, but he lands high.
Driving down Big Trouble with everything he had, if anything, just to create a little bit of distance.
Both been down not for long, though. Krule is already back to his feet.
And we saw Krule seemingly on the back foot just a few seconds ago, but that is how quickly Krule was able to turn the tide, is now bringing one of those chairs. You see just how bent that chair is after one single shot to the back of Krule earlier. Oh, and here's another bent up chair. Same thing.
You see the bar? Look at the bars.
That's insane.
See the bars with the curvature in them. That's just nuts. Oh, boy. And again, Krule's not afraid to get violent. And he might have to get, it's weird to say this, you might have to get violent, Krule. Might have to get violent to beat Ben Bishop.
Ben Bishop has definitely been giving Krule a run for his money in this matchup, and now Ben connected with a headbutt. A few massive shoulder tackles in the corner for Big Trouble to Krule.
Massive's an understatement.
Yeah, tell me about
Massive
it.
is the understatement of a century. You're kidding. Don't.
No, there's no way. You know what? I shouldn't say that.
If he
because
goes
these
up
guys
for
can defy any
superplex,
logic.
I might have to stand up. Oh
This
my
is
God,
nuts.
he's going
This is
for
nuts.
superplex.
This is nuts.
Oh my God, he is going for superplex.
Krule fighting back. Those open palm strikes to the breadbasket, but Big Trouble.
We might not have a ring for the next match.
Oh, this is nuts.
Oh boy. Oh my. You have
No,
got
come
to be
on,
kidding
come
me.
on.
Guys, we need this ring. We need the ring!
Oh my God! Big Trouble, Ben Bishop with a superplex to Krule through the door.
They almost went through Arnell Middle School.
We got to take one more look at that, folks. That was absolutely insane. Big Trouble, Ben Bishop got Krule planted all the way, steps him up all the way to the top turnbuckle and sends him driving through that door and almost completely through the ring, Jameson.
Forget the ring. They almost went to the core of the earth.
Oh, my
My
God.
goodness. They almost were missing a gym in this school.
We're definitely going to lose the building after something like that.
Yeah. But look, they're already up.
This is insane. And Krule just throwing shots after being put through a door off the top rope, throwing left hands.
Bishop is answering right back with rights, though. Krule with a little bit of, not much, but just that little bit off the ropes there helps just that much with that big boot there to Ben Bishop. Going for scorched earth, it looks like. Back elbow for Bishop. An even bigger boot.
It's a long way to go for that foot. And Ben Bishop planning Krule. Could we have a new IWTV World Champion? Oh, so close.
Oh my goodness, I was ready to start film watching for Ben Bishop. Holy.
I mean, after what we've seen here tonight, Jameson, I mean, is there, I hate to ask this question, is there one of these men you'd rather face?
The ref. I mean, the ref, maybe.
I don't know, he hit a nasty cutter earlier.
He did. I
careful.
can't take that away. He did hit a nasty
I'd
cutter
be careful.
earlier. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We've already destroyed the chair. What else can you do with the chair? Are you gonna, maybe he's gonna rebuild it. You know, maybe not.
And you know as well as I do, whenever that chair gets bent up like that, it's going to hurt a hell of a lot more. One of those sharp edges connects with you.
Oh, yeah, he's going for the sharp edge side. He's gonna hit Krule with the sharp edge side.
Says new champ, but Krule punching through the door.
Punching right through the chair, going for scorched earth. He hits it on Ben Bishop.
Outside leg is hooked, and Krule retains.
Go Krule.
Your winner of the match by pinfall and still IWTV Independent Wrestling World Champion, Krule.
Jameson shook. I hate to tell you, buddy. It doesn't matter if you get that championship not shot next week or next year. I think no matter what, that's going to be the man you have to face off against.
Okay. I'll worry about that when that comes. Right now, what a match.
That was insane.
What a match. The ring is bent in. The ring is bent in. There's a little bit of curvature in the middle of the ring from the superplex earlier. My goodness. Krule with